Welcome to The Hotspot. I am your girl Kizzy, but you could always call me Z for short.
And I'll be the host doing the most, your favorite photographer, Kwan.
Let me say a very special welcome to all our viewers on Facebook and on television. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your homes this evening.
And don't forget, guys, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The handle is The Hotspot.
Yes.
So, Kizzy, why are we here today?
Before we go into that, Kwan, I must say you look quite handsome today.
Oh, stop it, stop it. You look beautiful yourself. Melanin dripping, the hair on point, the braids. My God. All right, let's not get carried away. Back to the question.
Yes, back to your question.
Yeah, why are we here today?
To answer your question, Kwan, the United Workers' Party felt it very, very important to reach the young persons, our young voters, our young people in our country. We see a lot of shows out there, but we've not had one show that reaches to target young persons, whether it be in the country, whether it be abroad, but it's to target young persons. An informative show, a factual show, an informative show to target the young persons around the country.
And not just to feed their minds with information, but then, you know, to be a little jovial, have a little fun with them as well. So it's a mixture of both to engage and to build that relationship between the young people of St. Lucia and the United Workers' Party.
Yes, Juan, very, very correct. So in this show, we have a lot, let me tell you, segments. And them segments, they turn up. They turn up.
They turn up. Very much turn up.
Our first segment will be Let Us Help You. So in this segment, we will be helping young persons who may have had questions and have not been answered. So we will be helping you answer a few of those questions. We're not saying we're going to answer all the questions, Juan, but we will be answering some of those questions in this segment called Let Us Help You.
All right, and the next segment is News Flash. So what is News Flash? News Flash is the happenings that will be going on around the island. So let's say if the government is setting up a new initiative for the young persons in helping them find jobs, resume building, whatever it may be, or infrastructural works, you know, with roads, buildings, whatever it is, Newsflash will enable persons to understand and see what is going on. And we have two very great hosts who will be, roaming hosts in fact, that will be going around and bringing that information. Exactly.
And I think that is one of my favorite segments, Juan, because we have so much happening around the country, and I don't think our young persons are aware of what is happening. So in this segment, we will be bringing it to you. You don't have to leave your homes. Just pull out your phone, turn your TV on UTV channel 124, and we'll be bringing you all that information.
So instead of scrolling on Instagram on the Shade Room, just tune in.
Yes.
Learn something, engage with us. We're going to let you know of all the happenings.
Yes. Kwan, our next segment, we have Impact 758. A very interesting segment.
Yeah, so Impact 758, basically, we're going to talk about the individuals who persevered, especially in the last 2 years. You know, COVID hurt a lot of persons financially and with jobs. A lot of persons lost their jobs. And then we saw a lot of persons starting young, small businesses, to try and help themselves and try to be innovative to take care of themselves, which is a good thing. You know, persons don't rely on others to benefit themselves. They started something on their own. So again, I am very happy to see all the small businesses coming up. We'll be highlighting a lot of those entrepreneurs and their successes.
Yes, Kwan, very interesting segment. And then we have What's Trending. So in this segment, we will be bringing you the latest of what's happening around the country. So we always have new trends like new cell phones, new gadgets, the latest dress code, the latest hairstyle, like you see my little braids. So you know,
turn up, looking good.
So in this segment, we will be bringing you all that information so you can be in tune and you can stay lit. And you can be
in style.
Yes, we're doing it in style.
Yeah, so when we go out and we're on the gram, you know, we're looking good. We have the hottest clothes, we have the hottest shoes. We're there.
And Kwan, the last segment, let me tell you.
My favorite segment.
That's my favorite segment.
No, but you already said your favorite segment, so that has to be my favorite
that's
segment.
That's my favorite segment.
Okay, I understand. I get you. I don't blame you.
Yes. So it's called the Top 5 Countdown. And in this segment, we will be bringing you one of our local DJs, our local young DJs, who will be letting you know what his or her because DJs are not only males. We have female DJs too.
Let me tell you. We have some bad female DJs on island.
Yes, so they will be bringing you the top 5 countdown, the top 5 songs for the week. Let me tell you, anything for Bacchanal this time around. Let me tell you, COVID just mash up everything. Once you see a pun beat, I there.
Yeah.
I leaving you there and I go in my DJ, stay there.
Somebody beatboxing with their mouth, I dancing. Let me tell you.
You say it's so rough?
It's so rough.
So Kwan, let's dive right into our first segment. Let us help you. And in this segment, we will be highlighting the St. Lucia Development Bank with a very great initiative that they have going. Well, basically, Kwan, it was put in place by the government of St. Lucia to help young persons access funds to develop their business.
So young persons like me who are business owners can have access to that initiative.
Very correct.
Do you mind sharing some more information about that initiative?
Yes, so that initiative is called the Youth Enterprise Equity Fund.
So YEF for short, right?
Yes, YEEF, Youth Enterprise Equity Fund. That has a very nice ring to it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, YEF,
yes.
RIF. YEF.
Yes, and Kwan, the Youth Enterprise Equity Fund is basically a fund for young persons between the ages of 18 to 35. It also provides opportunity for employment for about 3 persons. There is a 7-year timeline in which you have to repay whatever that is invested in you. There is a maximum of $50,000 that can be invested in you as a young person. But first, you must have a registered business. Very important, Kwani. Your business must be registered.
So how do I go about registering a business?
Yes, so you could go to the Ministry of Commerce or SEDU to help you with getting your business registered. Young persons out there, it's very important that your business is registered. There are many advantages, and I'm sure, Kwan, your business registered.
Of course, my business is registered.
So tell the young persons all the advantages of having a registered
there are a lot of great perks in having a registered business. We don't want to dive into it right now, but then when you go to SEDU or the Ministry of Commerce, they'll let you know of all those perks.
Yes.
So let's stick to what.
So let's go back to the YEF, Kwan. So with YEF, you must have a business plan. It's very important that you have a well put together business plan, because that is what that goes to the panel of judges or the persons who make the decision
the board
as
to decide if you get the investment or not.
That is correct, Kwan. So that is a very, very great initiative. And let me say kudos to the government of St. Lucia, especially during these times of COVID, Kwan. And I must say, COVID has taught us that we have many hidden talents. And we've seen a lot of young persons come out because of COVID to come out and see what it is that they can do. They never thought that they were able to do, because as you could see, Kwan, we have a lot of businesses brewing now. Yeah, we have a lot of hair businesses.
Let me tell you, every time I browse Instagram, I see a new businesses, and it brings me great joy to see that persons are taking the initiative.
Yes, you know what brings me great joy, Kwan? The fact that it is young persons who've reached into their deeper selves. Thanks, COVID has its advantages and disadvantages, and that's one of the advantages of COVID. It's helped us realize what we can do as young persons. Yes.
So just to recap, that initiative was started by the government of St. Lucia.
That is correct.
And it's financed by the St. Lucia Development Bank.
Yes.
Again, kudos to the government of St. Lucia. A lot of young persons are appreciative of that initiative, including myself, because I've read about it and it's something that I'm very interested in doing.
But you say you've read about it. Where have you read about it, Kwan?
Well, you could learn more on the St. Lucia Development Bank's website. It is www.sldb.lc/HEF. Again, www.sldb.lc/HEF.
Yes. So, Kwan, just to recap, your Youth Enterprise Equity Fund. That does always get me off guard. Sorry.
I like saying YEF. YEF. Everybody like the abbreviations.
The abbreviations, yes. So it's Youth Enterprise Equity Fund. Right. So you must remember, so we're recapping, 18 to 35, you get the opportunity of employing about 3 young persons in your business. So you create employment for young persons in your community, as very true, Kwan. You have up to 7 years to repay whatever is invested in you. And remember, it's a maximum of $50,000, right?
So if you don't want the full 50,000, you could do 10,000,
Yes.
20,000, 30,000.
Yes.
But the maximum is
$50,000.
Yes.
Yes. And you have 7 years to repay that $50,000.
So I have one more question. Sorry to cut you short.
No problem.
Let's say I take up to 50,000.
Yes.
Is there any special guidance or training given to me to make sure that my business is successful and it grows in the right direction?
Yes, Kwan. The St. Lucia Development Bank has put in place programs to train you so that you could manage your money properly. Because you know, sometimes we as young persons, when we see all that money, but this is a car we'll go and buy sometimes and we don't put it towards the business.
It's true.
So you will be trained.
We're taking trips to Barbados.
Yes. You will be trained and you will be guided accordingly as to how to use that money and how to repay that money within the time frame that you're given to repay that money. I must say, Kwan, that is a very, very interesting program by the St. Lucia Development Bank and the government of St. Lucia.
I hope to all of you that are listening, if you have not gone to the website or you don't know about the program, please read up on it. It's a very good initiative. If you're unemployed, read up on it. Let us all become entrepreneurs. Let us all become successful in life. Let us all be the next Bill and Melinda Gates in St. Lucia.
Yes, Kwan. Maybe I could be the next Melinda Gates.
Yeah, of course. I'm the Bill Gates. I won you already, Kizzy.
Yes, Kwan. So that was very, very interesting. So remember, all young entrepreneurs out there, our young businessmen and women, take advantage of this opportunity. You may become the next billionaire. You can call me. I'll give you my number off screen so we can be best friends.
Let me tell you, if you need to do any marketing and photography for your business, I do. So yeah.
Yes, Kwan. So that takes us to the end of our very first segment. Let us help you.
And we're going to head straight into our first feature of the night. Most persons know him as a successful music producer. I know him as Moto, the Moto from Viewfort. So, call the Uber.
Your location, send me that location. WhatsApp that location. Coming to your location. Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the taxi anywhere. Ring up Miss Sally. 545-9170. 654, baby, please call me. Ring up Miss Sally. What's your location? Send me that location. WhatsApp that location. Navigate your location. Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Sherry, call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Coming to ya now. Uber everywhere.
Welcome back to the Hotspot. And with this segment, we're going to talk about the latest trends happening in St. Lucia. So, Kizzy, there's this new spot in the north of the island which has been the buzz around town. Everybody's going there. Everybody's going there to have a good time.
But Kwan, I go there, so I'm not a body.
How you mean? Well, we're going there after the show, Kizzy.
No problem.
So let me just tell you what the place entails. The ambience is really good. You know, you get the culinary arts, the food, everything is just on point. The setting, the vibe, it is amazing. So let's talk in from me. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm going to play a video for you right now. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me tell you, Oasis 101, everything is just top tier. The food is amazing. The cocktails, unbelievable. Kizzy, let me tell you, after one cocktail, I'm on the side already. only after one cocktail. So, guys, check out the place. It's in Grosile. You won't regret it. And also, if you know the next What's Trending topic, you could always send us a message on Instagram or leave a comment on the video. And don't forget, follow our Facebook handles and our Facebook and Instagram handles, The Hotspot. All right, so we're going to go on to the next segment. And Kizzy?
Yes, welcome to the segment we like to call News Flash. And in this segment, we will be highlighting all the latest developments that the government is currently undertaking. Like we mentioned earlier, we do have our roaming host who will be going around each constituency every week to bring you the latest developments. Now, this week they were in Soufrière. So let's just go down to Soufrière with Naz and Joshua. Enough talking from me.
Hey guys, I'm Joshua Harrow and next to me is the lovely
Naz, and as you can see, we're in the beautiful town of Soufrière here at the newly refurbished Soufrière mini stadium.
But not only that, Naz, it's the only refurbished mini stadium on the island. So as you can see behind me, we have athletes training, trying to get themselves ready for hopefully the upcoming Olympics. So let's take an interview with them as we discuss the newly refurbished stadium. So gentlemen, we just saw you complete an athletic event, and I just want to know, how do you feel about the new mini stadium?
Well, I would say I feel relieved because before this, what was there, it wasn't up to standard, and like we didn't have a proper training ground to partake in tournaments and stuff like that. So I feel when it comes to placing in these tournaments, that was our downfall, like a proper training ground.
Okay, so do you believe that your perspective is the same as the young people in relation to how the stadium is?
Well, I believe so, because if you look around, as you can see, the young guys, they are very excited. And I also believe that this is a cause for tranquility in the community as well, because during their spare time, they can play football in the sun, take part in something, instead of being stagnant and have nothing to do.
So tell me, what more sporting activities do you think could be done here on this mini stadium?
Well, stuff like a small boat competition where you have a round robin and the winner gets a prize, so that will invite people in the community to come in the free time, have fun, support their favorite team, support their favorite players, and you know, give Soufrière a good name.
More interaction.
Yeah, more interaction. Yeah.
All right, that's amazing perspective. So my final question to you, as this mini stadium is on the way and maybe several more to be erected in St. Lucia, do you believe that these stadiums will help you fulfill your goal in athletics or in your further career in sporting?
Yes, I believe that with the proper team set, because we can have the facility and there's nobody to coordinate training sessions and stuff like that. There, like, nothing won't happen from it. But if we have people set aside to like guide us in training and stuff like that, then yeah.
So I'd like to thank you guys for partaking in our interview, and I really do hope that you would continue enjoying the stadium, and hopefully there will be a lot more done in your community so that everybody, the youth, will be able to partake and come together and just have a good time.
We love to see the community get developed. Isn't that right, Naz?
Of course, it's more than right.
You know, Sufre should not only be known for the sunset and the sulfur spring, but now we are here with sports, we're here with interaction, we're here with development.
Mini stadium.
You understand? Now we're going international, ladies and gentlemen, and soon to the Olympics. So, from the Sufre community, back to you in that household. I'm Joshua Harrow, and this is the lovely
Naz, and
we're signing out. Back to you in the studios. Great.
So guys, this is only one of the sporting facilities that the government of St. Lucia has upgraded. We have upgraded fields in Micoud, Dennery, just to name a few. We're not going to let everything out the bag, just to name a few. And I must say, kudos to the government of St. Lucia for taking the athlete's best interest at heart. As an athlete myself, I feel very motivated now to go out there and learn or better myself in my respective field. And while we're on the topic of sports, I must say kudos to the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports and the different sporting councils who are currently undertaking the Youth Appreciation Awards. And I think this weekend, Deriso hosted, and a weekend ago it was Micoud's turn, where I walked away with outstanding netballer.
That's my girl, that's my girl.
Something in me.
That's right.
Yes. So to all our athletes out there, please take advantage of the new upgraded sporting facilities. You may be the next Levin Spencer, the next Janelle Shaper. Olympics is around the corner. Let's have more than 1 or 2 representatives at Olympics from St. Lucia. Reach for the stars.
Very well said, Kizzy, and I have to agree with you. I've played on one of the surfaces, and let me tell you, it is amazing. It is amazing. Every day I want to be on there. The texture, everything about it is just great. So guys, if you're into sports, whatever area of sports, take it very seriously. You never know, you could be representing St. Lucia at the next Olympics.
Yes, so go out there, reach for the stars, and do your best.
And we're gonna go into our next feature by this new upcoming artist. His name is Deshaun, and the song title is Mama.
Welcome back to the Hotspot. In a segment we like to call
Impact 758. So Impact 758 is where we highlight and showcase the young entrepreneurs in St. Lucia.
Not only young entrepreneurs, Kwan.
That is true, Kizzy. So no matter your area, whether the arts, sports, academics, or entrepreneurship, you will have the opportunity to be highlighted.
Yes, Kwan. And this week we had the opportunity to interview a very young, talented man in the culinary arts field.
Yes. So without further ado, let's look at the video.
My name is Alphonse, and I'm the owner of any burger joints where we prepare fast food, freshly made. I come from a background, my father is a farmer and my mother has been a cook most of her life. So I guess just a matter of time, I take the same road. But it wasn't until probably 18 years I discovered I have a talent in cooking. So I just continue learning more and try to push myself to at least become what I actually wanted to be, a chef. COVID-19, as I couldn't say, it didn't really affect my business too hard, because with COVID, actually there are times my business was actually booming in COVID, because since there are a lot of places closed, we were open and we were doing deliveries, so it kind of gave us more exposure. So from there our business started growing a little, but there are sometimes we were at a low because of the curfew. Sometimes non-intentional places closed, so we find a few people in town and a few people ordering, so it was sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. I have a lot of plans for my business on a bigger stage, because in St. Lucia you find they don't really have a national fast food place in St. Lucia. It's most likely foreign established business. So what I try to work on is to get that national fast food. Well, I try to push the LA burger joint as much as I can, because you find they have KFC, they have Domino's. That's foreign established, but St. Lucia don't really have their own. So I try to make LA burger joint one of the big fast food chains in St. Lucia. But hopefully it could happen in the next 4 to 5 years. Well, the thing about our burgers, I can say why people keep on coming back, because I guess we kind of open up food area. So when you come there, you can see what we're doing. We do everything from scratch, the food hot and fresh. And I find one of the key components in good food is fresh foods. It kind of eat nicer and it has better flavor. Okay, well, the message for young men and women going into the food business is, when you're going into the food business, I don't want you to think about the money at first. Think about the food, learn more, get more knowledge into it, train yourself, then from there you can take it and go forward and you will see the results. Well, the final message I want to give to the audience is, a lot of you probably don't know about LA burgers, but eventually you'll get to know about it, because I'm working hard day and night to try and get it all over St. Lucia. So within the next 2 to 3 years, I show you more about it, and it's going to be one of the biggest food chains in St. Lucia. We have a Facebook page, LA Burger Joint, and we also have an Instagram page, LA Burger Joint.
That was a very inspiring video, Kwan.
It was, Kizzy, and let me tell you, the food was awesome. Just looking at the video, my mouth was already watering.
I got hungry from just watching the video.
It was. And I must say, Mr. Lance Alphonse, keep it up. A lot of young men should take a page out of your book. It's great to see that a man is taking the initiative, especially in the culinary arts.
Yes, Kwan, you don't see that often.
We don't. So again, keep it up, Mr. Lance Alphonse. And again, guys, if you want to be featured, please hit us up. You could send us a direct message. We'll be sure to feature you in our next video.
Yes. And with that, Kwan, we've come to the end of our very first show.
Correct, Kizzy.
I must say, I really hope that the young persons at home got a lot of information and they make use of that information. And remember, The United Workers' Party is a party for the young persons, the right choice.
That is true. So again, guys, please follow us on our Instagram and Facebook handles. It's The Hotspot. You could also send us a message. We're very interactive with the young people of St. Lucia, so we will respond to that message.
Yes, and look out for us next Thursday on UTV, channel 124.
7:30, don't miss it.
And now, we take you over to the segment we've all been waiting for. Top 5 Countdown with DJ Beno.
This is the Hotspot, man.
DJ Beno.
Remix, tomorrow. Remix, tomorrow. Mr. DJ, Sabi, remix, swim. Tomorrow, and then tomorrow, swim. Tomorrow, swim.
We're gonna be introducing the top 5 songs on our countdown.
Hey, I know you the new dance again. They walk out. After the walk out, what we give them? Hey, what we tell them? No Zika.
Introducing the top 5.
Not today, not today.
Trust me.
I cool and I calm. Somebody not
It's your Hotspot. That's the program to watch.
Shake my strength, bringing up my past. Your evilness.
We on this on every Thursday, I tell you.
You can't take my strength. No, you can't take my strength. Satan not today.
Before I introduce the top 5, we're gonna bounce.
Not today. No, you can't take my strength. Satan not today. No, you can't
We're
take my
gonna bounce on UTV alone.
Not today.
That's the segment for the top 5. Our top 5. Top 5. Trust me, you're listening to DJ Beno. And I'm your DJ for this show. It's the Hotspot every Thursday. Pick up United Youth. Alright, let's go out toward number 5 on our 5 top songs. This is number 5. Are we? No apology.
I did dance all done, you know. It's to the day. So me I say my girl don't want to
listen to this one. We're going to library.
So me tell a girl say, love without warning.
It's the youth doing the thing.
Tell her. And we tight is we catch her.
Hear this.
We talk some sexy things, them in her she hears. Body language.
It's one of St. Lucia dancehall artists, right?
When me have make a good for years.
Yeah, look out for him. Are we? No apology.
I'm into one, she's into me, the thing them lit. Surprise to see me tongue them on a nipple tit. She say, are we in a sexy voice? We wet up it and cock it up and set up it. Yeah, we tight this time. Take it up,
yes.
okay, I'm nice. Keep it on your face, you think we slide. Wickedest friend. She come to me and now she feel inside. Tell me say she feel it in she heartbeat. She pull up the sheets. Activities to tell me she has sex.
Listen to this, catch the vibe.
Say she love the thing, grab it up and shove it.
Because on Hotspot alone.
You too hot girl, me not go apologize. No.
This was our number 5. We're going to number 4 now. Can I take you to some place in Castries? It's a famous artist. He represents St. Lucia in so many different events. It go happen so.
Yo! This is the new national anthem.
We call this one Shemi J. It is what it is.
Boom! I'm
on the Hotspot, right?
It is what it is. Tell them say it is what it is. I'm chilling in Ireland of the West Indies. Oh yes. It is what it is. City full sunshine and the land of beaches.
It is what it is.
Tell them say it is what it is. Oh yeah. It is what it is. I'm chilling in Ireland.
One thing I love about my top 5 songs, at number 3, we're taking you all down to Vieux Fort. You see, Vieux Fort, they have a lot of development. So you know something will happen so. Something will happen so. We started a carnival. It's Thursday.
I miss the time, people jumping up, we chipping behind the truck.
This one is Crown Carnival Love.
I miss the time when we linking up, we drink, we don't give a fool. Take me back on the road. Roman girl was
You know why?
Soca feel up me soul.
It's a carnival season.
Take me back on the road. Roman girl was the code.
A hotspot carnival.
You make me fall in love. Carnival. You see the vibe.
Yes, that's the vibe.
You make me fall in love.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, because it's a serious hit. It's further because it's a serious hit. It's the top 5. And yes, I'm DJ Beno and I'll give you my number 2. Now my number 2, we go, yeah, we still in V40, you know. But we're going all around the world. You know why? You see why I'm going all around the world?
Yeah. Whoop tele, whoop tele, whoop tele.
I say,
whoop tele, whoop tele. Whoop tele, whoop tele, whoop tele.
oh my God. Hey.
Call the Uber.
It's hotspot.
Call the Uber now. I am
Hey.
to ya.
That's the show on a first day.
To ya now. Call the Uber.
Yeah, you catch us on UTV.
Now I am
Take me to ya. Take me to ya now. Uber, Uber everywhere.
take the Uber everywhere.
Oh! Yes, I take a Uber. And imagine that Uber bring me down to Denry. That bring me down to Denry. Now that's our number 1 song. Yes, it's my number 1 song. Yes, yes. And imagine that number 1 song, huh? It just have a vibe. From time I play Spree, it have a vibe. You know why? Because it's hotspot. Hotspot first days. Yeah, big up UTV. Now we going so.
Y'all go,
We go in so.
y'all go,
With Denry.
y'all go down,
With
y'all go down, y'all go down,
with Denry. With Denry.
y'all go down, y'all go down, y'all go down, y'all go down. Every girl just bend down, just bend down,
What?
just bend down, just bend down,
What?
just bend down, just bend down, just bend down.
This one is multi-talented jugglers.
Just shake that,
Bend down on TikTok.
that and shake that.
You know what?
Yes, if you want to just my tailor, come on for you go suck. And I'm gonna bend over and
Head the best part in the song. Head the best part before we come master. Hey, hotspot.
My girl, you on fire.
Hotspot.
Makai wulo ko taya. Tell me the time with the TikTok brand girl.
I'll be fine if you be mine. How can I be over? All right. Yes, that was our top 5 countdown. Yeah, it was our top 5 countdown. Hotspot every Thursday on UTV. Yeah, man, look out for next week Thursday. We there.